Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Satori, and today I'm doing something a little bit different that I've been talking about doing for a while. I don't know if I've been talking about it here, but I've certainly been talking about it. I'm going to be doing a pop culture reading. Essentially, one second. Today we're doing a pop culture reading, and it's all about Mason and Layla from The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. Now, they're a recent couple. They have been dating for here's what I know. They have been dating for like a year, but recently broke up. Layla posted on her TikTok and said there was no bad blood, but then took that shit back like, I don't even know, like 2 hours later, and y'all can tell me if I'm wrong. And something about it rubbed me the wrong way. Not her, but him. Um, and, apparently Mason's brother was responding. There's things I don't know. And I want to see what Tarot has to say about who is Mason, who is Layla. We're going to look at her energy. We're going to look at his energy. Um, what actually happened here? What did he do? What did she do? What's the lesson? And what's coming from it? So, all right. I understand this is not my usual content, and for some of you, you're going to be like, I don't care about things like this, and that's fine. You don't have to, but I do. So let's get into it. Everything that I say is alleged and for entertainment purposes only, okay? Alleged and for entertainment purposes only. Allegedly. Mason's energy is the Strength card reversed. Okay, so he's done this before. There's a pattern here that repeated. I definitely feel like he jumped into something with her, committed really, really, really hard, and then was like, ooh, I don't know if I can handle it. This is someone that can't handle responsibilities, and when he's given like a diamond, he crushes it in his hand and is like, oh, how did I end up crushing this? I have no idea how I did that. I need to work on myself. And then will like for 2 seconds have a moment of self-reflection and then go back on it. So this is someone that lacks self-control and willpower. Leo energy reversed, okay? And then you have the Hermit. This is Layla's energy, okay? Coming through as a... All right. You know, this is... She has held back a lot in regards to him and maybe his family. There are other people involved, and she's trying to remain... She's trying to keep herself level-headed. As you can see here, this person's like, I'm going to protect my peace. She's trying to go about it. She's like going all into her emotions and like looking at what she did. I do feel like there's self-reflection on her part. She feels like she had some issues with codependency or like looking past red flags as a way to be with someone rather than be alone. She has a really hard time trusting herself to be alone is what I'm getting. And so what she has to learn from this is, oh, it is okay for me to be alone. I don't need someone like this making my life harder. So let's see, what did Mason do in this specific connection to sabotage it? Because I feel an energy of, I am not honest. There's a dishonest energy. You have the Three of Pentacles. Ooh. Okay. There is... This is a clout chaser, okay? This is someone that's like, oh, you're part of the group that I want to be a part of. What can I do to get into the group that you're a part of? Well, you're easy. And this is annoying me. This person was completely he was completely disrespecting Layla, and it's coming through in the cards because you are making all of these things up. I feel like he makes things up about, oh, I can do this, you talk a big game, but when it comes down to actually being committed and actually handling things for yourself, you can't. You don't back up what you're saying. Your words are bullshit. So basically everything he said he was going to do, he didn't do it, or he put it off. And this was the problem, is like, why are you being so avoidant? I feel like she was calling him out for being avoidant, and he was being very immature. And she was like giving him a lot of grace because, oh, this is someone I love and care about and he's so sweet. But it was fake. But beneath that is someone that's like, I don't care about myself, I neglect myself, and I'm going to stand beside the diamond so as to look like I am the diamond myself. But when you really take away all the glitz and glamour that I surround myself around, I'm just a bag of trash. Like, he stinks. I'm going to be so honest. He's very stinky, and his belief systems around the world are very, I feel like, wrong. Like, I feel like morally he has some morals that are really messed up. And I feel like it runs in the family. The men in his family are morally fucked. His belief systems are basically like, if after a while I'm not having fun in your circle, I'm going to jump to the next circle and find a way to have fun. It's the moment that he gets called out for his shitty behavior. That's what started happening. She started calling him out for his shitty behavior with that hermit card because she was going inward. And she was seeing things in herself she wanted to change, and he was getting uncomfortable with her growth. And he felt like she was growing, and he was just like her side piece. This is so strange to me, because I feel like he wanted her to be like... Honestly, she was carrying this relationship. I'm just gonna call it for what it is. He's literally offered nothing, and he just stood beside her and smiled, and some people fell for it. We're like, oh, they're so cute, but their energy was off the whole time. Can we read her energy? Oh yes, the Ace of Cups. This hurts, okay? This hurts because she loves him. She loves him as an individual. Like, I can see the good parts of you, but if I'm being honest, the good parts of him are very suffocated below a lot of really bad habits, and he surrounds himself with people that aren't very nice. And I feel like she felt uncomfortable with a lot of his girlfriends. Did he cheat on her? I'm sorry. Was he talking to other girls? You have the Three of Wands reversed. If he was, he deleted it off his phone. Oh, the Ten of Swords, a betrayal. Yes. He was, a big part of why he wanted to end it and be done in the connection is because he was not willing to let go of another person, or there might be someone specific that he jumps into a relationship with in the near future. I'm not kidding. Someone he already had his eyes on. And this sucks, but it could be someone that she's even known about. Or she knew of them, like, oh, that's his friend, or that's his family's friend. It's not that big of a deal. There's just this energy of like, I'm not willing to let go. I don't want to let go, and it's only going to hurt everyone around me. And I feel like he's going to get very humbled because whatever it is that he did to Layla, which looks like a lot, she's going to do it to him. Or, yeah, the person that he gets with next is going to do the same thing. It's really bad. It's very unhealthy. He's going to realize that he fumbled, but right now he's angry is what I'm getting. Ace of Swords is reversed, so he does this thing where when he's mad at you, he just pretends you're not there. And he's like, I'm just gonna pretend like, I'm so cool about this. Nah, man, it's cool, you know, can't really control what anyone else does. Talking all this mad shit, like wisdom, like you don't know what you're saying. But what I'm seeing is it's a lack of accountability. What is her energy as well? Let's get some more on Layla. You have the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so she's going to be spending a lot of time in nature is what I'm getting. Yeah, we might even see a lot of videos where she's outside, like in this picture he's playing with flowers. Springtime, she's going to come alive. She's going to get over him very quickly, and I'm going to tell, she doesn't expect it either. The reason she's going to get over it, it's sobering is what I'm hearing. The reason she's going to get over it very quickly is actually because he's going to do more to incriminate himself. More information is going to come out. And it may be that he does jump into a connection right away and he's very open about it, or the person he's with is very open about it. So, okay, what else do we have? Oh no, it's the Nine of Swords reversed. But it's reversed, okay? Oh dear, she's mad at herself because she feels like she should have seen it sooner. She's like blaming herself, and I will say she has a fake friend. Can I see who this? There's a fake friend around her that is going to show her just how bad of a friend they are. They're very fake. Who is this? Is this someone in the cast that we're aware of? The Three of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles reversed. It's someone that she thought would be there for her during this and is not being there for her. Because this person's off living their best life, but they completely neglected their living their best life. But what's actually happening is they're mooching off of other people's success. Oh my god. And she's gonna realize, oh my god, you were using me too. Like, what? You're such a bad friend. Can we get some more details about this person's appearance? You have this star. They have darker hair and they could have family. Okay, hold on. I feel like I know who this is. Yeah, there's more than one person, but it's one person in particular. Can I just get clear? Is this Jen Affleck? The moon is reversed. Ooh. No. It's not Jen. But it's someone that doesn't like Jen and is constantly shit talking Jen. That's why I felt Jen's energy. If y'all don't know who these people are, you probably shouldn't be watching this reading. It's probably very confusing if you're not a fan of the show. But I'm not like a huge fan of the show. I've seen it, but I'm not a huge fan or anything. I just observe a lot, and I love to read people's energies. It's fun to me. This is someone that she considers a sister. Someone that she's known for a long time. She considers them like a sister. And it could even be family of Mason. Say Mason has a sister-in-law. It could be his sister-in-law. It could be Miranda. And I hate to say that about Miranda because, yeah, but I'm just feeling, I'm feeling a vibe from Miranda here that isn't very good. And also this woman has blonde hair. That's what I'm noting. It's reversed. I was literally like, I was getting this feeling like this is someone she's gotten closer to over the last year because she runs around in the same small circle. But she's not, okay, it's so crazy because I feel like Miranda is not as good of a friend. She doesn't listen to Layla. She will make it look like she's listening, but she's not listening. She's very focused on getting money. It feels to me like her intentions are to clout chase her and her family. Her, Mason, and Chase, they all feel fake as fuck, and I'm just gonna call it for what it is. And I never thought I would say that because before this point, anytime I've seen her, anytime I've seen Miranda, I'm like, I don't know what to think of you. I never got this strong of a feeling, but this breakup is bringing it to the surface who everyone really is. Layla is definitely the one in the situation that's the most sensitive. She's very sensitive, emotionally in tune with herself. She knows when something's off. She communicates her emotions. She does blame herself for everything, and that's really sad. She's been in a lot of really unhealthy relationships with partners that don't appreciate her. The Emperor reversed, yeah. And she's like the black sheep of her family is what I'm getting. Or the black sheep of the group. Like, that's how she feels. So, can I look at Chase's energy? Because he left some sort of comment. I didn't get to read it. How is he? Okay, so he's lying. He's lying for his brother. That's what I just heard in my head. I heard he's lying. He's lying. He's not telling the truth. He's not telling the truth because he feels protective. That's all it is. Look, the Page of Swords is here. He just waits to attack people. Chase is very, very avoidant and very unhealed. And Miranda makes a lot of excuses for him because she's trying to protect her own image, when in reality what she's doing is she's choosing men over really unhealed men over women that deserve better. That's what I'm getting. She's truthfully not a girl's girl, and she shit talks all of them, and she thinks she's better than them, and she's playing a very strong game. I feel like she's like someone that plays games. You have the Nine of Wands is okay, the Nine of Wands is reversed. So they're all going to just I'm seeing Miranda, Chase, and Mason, they're going to get very quiet. And Layla's going to have a lot more success than them in the future, because she's not stooping down to the level of being this way. It feels like this whole family is messed up. Like, they are so codependent and protecting each other and lying for each other. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. It's really gross, actually. The Four of Cups is here. Look at this. Pay attention to this is Miranda. Pay attention. Also, I feel like Michaela is on to Miranda, or Michaela has been on to Miranda from day one. This is Michaela's energy. Michaela's going to therapy. It's funny because Michaela is just more open about people's characters. She sees things behind the scenes that she doesn't bring up because she's protecting her kids, is what I'm feeling. Michaela's just totally separate from this, but also connected, because she is the silent observer. Y'all will notice this in every season. She does get painted to look mean a lot, but what we're not being shown is just how fake everyone's being to her and how rude everyone's being to her. They're not looking out for her. So she's like, I've got Macy, I've got my people. And she's a real friend to Layla. Michaela and Macy are real friends to Layla. Those are the two that Layla can trust. Layla, if you're watching this, baby girl, I'm gonna tell you something. Your true friends are Michaela and Macy. You have other friends. They're fine. But your truest friends are Macy and Michaela. They're the most honest with you, and they're the kindest to you, and they actually give a fuck about your feelings. And always have, and always will. These are your ride or dies. I know there's been a little bit of conflict there, but they are your ride or dies, and they're actually standing up for you, and they're getting angry for you. There are people that are like, oh, I'm so sorry. They're not actually. You can tell. This is a lesson in discernment to show you who's real and who's not. And I know it's so hard, but I don't think she's going to see this reading, but maybe some part of her energy is going to hear this, or she's going to feel this. Like, it just feels like, good God, this is crazy. Mason lied and he cheated. I do believe he cheated while they were together. I don't know that he went off and participated in anything physically in person, but I don't trust his phone. Nope, I sure don't. I don't trust his phone. He kept someone. You used to call me on my cell phone. Yeah. Late night when you need my love. You know what I'm feeling? He got in this relationship with Layla, and he quit getting those calls and texts, and he was no longer getting validated by a bunch of women throwing themselves at him. He was no longer getting validated in that way. And he didn't like it, because Layla's not gonna, she gave him all that love, but she wasn't egotistical about it. And also, she expected him to give her that love in return, because it's a connection, a relationship. And she's like, I thought we were in a fucking relationship. I thought you were committed, but clearly you're just a hoe and you're running around. Like, I'm just gonna tell you, that's her energy. So, wow, that was crazy. Thank you guys for watching. If you watch this video, this is definitely different than, I do these readings all the time behind the scenes. I just don't post them. Again, everything is alleged for entertainment purposes only, so God bless. If y'all have any topics you want me to cover, I can't promise I'll cover them, but you can try to put them in the comments. If I feel drawn to it, I'll cover it. You'll see more of these in the near future. Sending love. Peace out.